it's not that bad until you get a big gust, and then it's bad. Hey, cutie pie. Are you ready to get up and greet the world? You ready to get up? I think you might be. Good boy. Good morning, everybody. We had a lovely, peaceful night's sleep again last night. I was a little bit worried about this spot, that it might be a place that we might get a knock, but no knock. And it's a beautiful morning. Overcast for sure, but it's got to be in the 30s this morning. It's quite warm. You're ready for your WALK, aren't you? Mom's got to have some breakfast first. And breakfast this morning is Tim Hortons donuts. We're expecting a lot of snow. It's supposed to snow 8 to 12 inches in the next 24 to 36 hours. So my plan today is just to find a place to hole up for the snowstorm. I've got some potential places in the next town over, which is about an hour away. So after our walk, we're gonna get packed up and head down the road. My current spot is not a good place because it's going to need to get plowed. Would you just walk like a normal dog? No, you don't want to walk like a normal dog. Because you know. Yeah, you know. Mom has cookies in her pocket. Oh, I said the word, didn't I? All right, here we go. Canada Tire for the win for parking tonight. There's just nothing else around here that is accessible in winter. And I have noticed that there's quite a few cars in this parking lot that are actually plowed in. So even if it snows a lot tonight, which I don't think it's going to snow a lot tonight, I think it's going to snow tomorrow. But even if it did snow a lot tonight, I think we'd be fine. They've got a tank in what I assume is a memorial park. I can't actually get any closer than this, but it is a memorial park, and there's a tank. I can't get in if you're right there. You gotta go in the back to your spot. Go on, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. No, you know what to do. Oh, that's windy. Whew. Good morning, everybody. It's windy. It wouldn't be so bad if it weren't windy, but it's windy. I mean, it's snowing too. And it's supposed to snow all day. But it's the wind. Eesh. Fluffy doesn't mind the wind that is happening, but it's a little unpleasant outside right now. I still gotta walk the dog. note to self, maybe don't crack the windows quite as much when there's snow. Oh goodness. Fluffy put himself into the car this morning. So yeah, my Arctic breed dog did not want to be outside in this weather. And I've been sitting here going over my options. I can't set up my tent in the Canada Tire parking lot. I can't go out and do things outside. I can't drive because the visibility is going to be terrible. I could sit somewhere and hole up in the Jeep and keep the Jeep running all day to keep it warm because I've got to recharge my batteries for the diesel heater. And so that's not awesome. That takes a fair amount of gas if you're idling your engine all day. And a hotel really does not fit in my budget right now. And then this amazing thing happened, and my mom texted me this morning and was like, hey, if you want to stay at a hotel, we'll pay for it, because they've been watching the weather and they know that pretty nasty weather is coming through. And oh, I'm so grateful that we're gonna go stay at a hotel. Thanks, Mom. But first we're gonna go get some Tim Hortons coffee. I really like their coffee and their donuts. I'm not getting any donuts today though, just coffee. As I come into the hotel, we have a brief moment where it's not really nasty and windy outside, but I swear it's really bad. Are you content? I'm like, yeah. Very content. It's super fun to walk Fluffy in this. Must be done. You have a snow-covered face. I know you want to play. It's not that bad until you get a big gust, and then it's bad, but only for like 5 seconds. But yeah, not a huge fan of the wind. This is the snow that's built up in front of the Jeep. It's like pretty deep. Good morning, everybody. I was just sitting here at the laundromat getting my clothes clean, and I hear this scurrying and little footsteps on my roof. What are you doing up there? You need to not be up there. You need to go find a place that's not my car. When I drive away, you're gonna be sad. Go in. Go on. Get. Go on. Go. No, not in the car. Not in the car. Oh, where are you? Okay. Oh, there you go. Glad we could save the little guy and that he did not crawl into my engine. But now we are on the way to Pukaskwa National Park to see if we can do a little bit of snowshoeing. What are you doing it? Wait. Maybe I don't need snowshoes. We'll walk down this road for a bit and see where it takes us. Oh, that's nice. We're not going too far, buddy. That's lovely. I believe this is Hattie Cove, which is a little cove on Lake Superior in the park. And we did not need our snowshoes. Looks like people have hiked out onto the lake, but there's a big sign that says the park does not monitor ice depth and such, so at your own risk. We're not taking that risk. But it's lovely. We're gonna head down the road just a minute and see what else there might be. This is more like what I'm looking for. We got to a closed road. We're gonna hike down it. This has to be a snowshoe hare or something similarly large. That is a huge footprint, and those are rabbit tracks. I don't know if they have snowshoe hares in this part of Canada, I presume, but it's a hare with big feet. I don't think I've ever had a national park all to myself. This is lovely. Where you going, bud? I'm not going to the water because I don't know where the land ends and the water begins. Happen. Good boy. Tuck your tail in. Good boy. Ah, there it goes. There we go. That was a lovely hike. Very good for the soul to get back out in nature. And now we got to do a lot of driving because I think it's going to be several hours between here and wherever we can find the next place to stay the night. Like there's not even a truck stop for at least 2 or 3 hours. So let's go. Let's do this. I am getting these amazing views of Lake Superior, and there's no place to stop. I really want to show you what this looks like, but I haven't found a safe place to stop to take in these views. It's so beautiful. I'm looking for a place to stop. We have been going through miles and miles of forest and hills. It's so pretty. And I just wonder about the geology here. How did all of these hills form? Hills that go right up to the lake. I don't know, but it is gorgeous. This part of Canada rivals British Columbia for how pretty it is. And I mean, it's a different kind of territory, but just as beautiful. Found a little detour and finally we get to look at the lake. It's not the amazing kind of cliffside views that I was seeing along the road, but it's still really pretty. And we're gonna carry on down this little dirt road for a little bit. Unplowed dirt road, but obviously driven upon, and see if we can find another place to get lovely views. So there I am, checking out the view at the end of this little snow-covered dirt road, and a little elderly couple drove up and advised me to check out the other beach here, and they gave me directions. So that's where we're going now. There's honest to goodness sand beneath my feet and not snow. Gonna drink some lake water? Okay, that's a pretty good one. And behind the beach, there's this amazing waterfall. This is a great spot. Unfortunately, there's no camping here. We must carry on. And it's kind of funny how Fluffy Dog will drink out of the extremely cold lake and he will eat snow. But if you take that same stuff, the lake water and the snow, and put it in a bowl, he's like, no, that's basically poison. I don't know how he doesn't dehydrate to death. He just does not like to drink water out of a bowl. I don't know. I mean, he will if circumstances are exactly right, but and he will if he has his very special, expensive bowl. But which he does. I brought it along because I know how he is. Yeah, he'll stand in the lake that's breaking waves over his feet and drink water. And you take that same water and put it in a bowl, and he's like, no. What is wrong with you, Fluffy Dog? What is wrong with you? The award for the most Canadian thing I've seen today goes to the no snowmobile signs on the golf course. Excellent. can't believe this is plowed out. This is great. We are right under a bridge, and I do expect some bridge noise and train noise, but it's fantastic. There's a lovely river behind us. Yeah, this'll work, man. This will work. He's eating his dinner. He's eating like one kibble at a time, but he's eating his dinner. This is what's running through my brain tonight, is why there are different support structures for different sections of the railroad bridge. Like, I get these are where it's on land, and then you have between the two pillars this kind of solid one, and then between the two pillars over the water you have a one that kind of dips at the bottom, and then between the pillar and the shore is one that's straight but is see-through. I have no doubt there's some kind of engineering reason why the bridge is like that. I just find it interesting, and I have no idea. Are you ready to go in the Jeep? Are you ready to go to bed? Yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Well, at least it's not right exactly in my seat. I just realized as I was sitting here doom scrolling that I have not said goodnight to you guys. And I was going to show you where we are on a map, because I'm trying to get better at showing you guys where the heck I am, because it is kind of hard to visualize that and figure it out when you don't see a map. So despite the terrible lighting in here, I'm going to try to show you where I am on the map and where I came from today. This is our map of Ontario. We started way the heck over in eastern Ontario and have driven kind of following the Great Lakes all the way over to western Ontario. And then we have to go down to this small part of the map that is the extreme western Ontario. And we stayed in this little town last night of Marathon. And today we drove, I don't know, about 100 miles to Nipigon and are camped right here tonight. We still have a ways to get around Lake Superior. And I'm gonna try to remember tomorrow morning when I start the next video to break out the map again and show you guys where we're planning to go tomorrow, which is undecided at this point. Fluffy Dog is seriously passed out. He's not waking for anything till the morning. And I've got to work on some videos before going to bed. But I'm going to sign off and want to thank you guys all for coming along with us. If you did like this video, like, comment, subscribe. It costs nothing and it really does help. We'll see you down the road.